right? This technical part might be difficult, but it shows how you understand your computer. That's why I'm asking, might be difficult. I know that you might not be able to write at once, but try it. So try to identify devices. කොහොමද මේ devices මොකද්ද කරන්න කියන එක තේරුම් ගන්න. So let me explain in Sinhala because sometimes you might feel this difficult, but I'm not sure. That's why I'm going to explain this in Sinhala. Right. අපි හිතමු චිත්‍රයක් අඳිනවා. paint open කරලා චිත්‍රයක් ඇඳලා hard එකේ save කරනවා. මේකෙදි paint කියන්නේ computer එකේ තියෙන එකක්. කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ hard එකේ. ඒක තමයි මම මේක ලිව්වේ. paint තියෙන්නේ secondary storage එකේ hard එකේ. ඒක තමයි අපි RAM එකට ගන්න. මොකද RAM එකට main memory එක කියන්නේ මේ නිකන් අවදි වෙලා ඉන්න අපි වගේ. ඇහැරිලා ඉන්න අපි වගේ. ඇහැරිලා ඉන්න අපේ මතකයේ තමයි ඔක්කොම තියෙන්නේ. ඒ හින්දානේ අපි දන්නේ මෙතන දොරක් තියෙනවා, මෙතන ජනේලයක් තියෙනවා, මෙතන පඩි පෙලක් තියෙනවා. likewise අපි අඳුරන්නේ හරි. අපි අඳුරන්නේ මෙහෙම දෙයක් අපි ඇහැරිලා ඉන්නකොට අපි දන්නවා. right. Next is okay, load then draw and art එක අඳිනකොට process එක තමයි ඒක process කරලා art එකක් කරන්නේ. otherwise processor එකට තේරෙන්නේ සියලුම දේවල් numbers විදිහට, binaries විදිහට. ඉතින් ඒක අපි 8 වසරේදී ඉගෙන ගත්තා. binaries විදිහට තමයි images තේරෙන්නේ, videos තේරෙන්නේ, sounds තේරෙන්නේ binaries විදිහට. ඉතින් එහෙම තේරෙන binaries තමයි අපි මේ computer එකට දෙන්නේ. හැබැයි යා මොකද කරන්නේ? යා ඒවා අපිට තේරෙන විදිහේ පින්තූර විදිහට පෙන්නනවා. යාට තේරෙන විදිහේ binaries වලින් නෙමෙයි අපිට තේරෙන විදිහේ පින්තූර වලින්. ඒතර process එක තමයි ඒක කරන්නේ. Finally what will happen? අන්තිමට ඒක අපෝ secondary storage එකේ save කරනවා. save කරනවා කියලා කියනවානේ. save කරනවා කියන secondary storage එකේ store කරනවා. So can you tell me about the second one? Second one also let me write quickly. Open paint application, same thing. Then open saved file and get the printout. Saved file is in hard disk, or we call secondary storage. It will then be loaded to the main memory. It will then be loaded to main memory. The processor will identify the file, process and display it as an art in the stream. Stream එකේ යා display කරනවා art එකක් විදිහට. මේ part එකත් අපි කතා කරා. This part also we have discussed. right. මම කිව්වා art එකක්. අයි screen එකේ art එකක් වෙන්නේ කියන එක මම කිව්වා මේ pixels වලින් මොකද වෙන්නේ? මේ pixels වල තියෙන පාටවල්. For an example, okay, let me open new image, file, new image. And in this new image, I'm going to get like 20 pixels art, and this is my 20 pixel art. You cannot see the pixels. Let me show the pixels by applying a gradient. Now you can see all 20 pixels here. This side you have 20, this side also you have 20. Now let me color these individual pixels. I'm going to color these individual pixels. Let me color these individual pixels using some other color. I'm going to use a color. Here color means a number. I'm going to use FF. That is white. Represent white. And using this white color and using 1 pixel brush, 1 pixel brush and white color, I'm going to color these pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Likewise, I'm going to color these pixels. Okay, then I'll color this one also. I'm going to color these pixels too. And these pixels. What will happen when I reduce the size? Here you can see letter D. Pen on it, the D akurane the pen.
Yes, sir.
But what I have done, mama කරේ ඇත්තටම මේ pixel වල පාටවල් මම මේ පාටට නම් එකක් දුන්නා. මේ pixel වලට මම දුන්නා නම් එකක්. මේ pixel ඔක්කොටම මම දුන්නා අර FF කියන 16 පාදේ නම් එක hexadecimal නම් එක. ඒ hexadecimal නම් එක දුන්න හින්දා තමයි මට දැන් D අකුරක් පේන්නේ. Because I have given this hexadecimal number, that's why I can see this letter D. These are the pixels. I have given the color. So let me recolor those pixels again. All pixels were given this FF number. Therefore, after that, you can see this letter D in the string. So similar to that, the processor will process and show this as a paint. So that will happen here. That's why I wrote like the processor will identify the file, process, and display it as an art in the stream. And not just that, you have to print out. With instructions, it will then be processed and sent to the printer. Printer will understand the instructions come in through the processor and get a printout of the art. Okay, that's the technical process happening in this computer. Okay, so key දෙනෙක් ලිව්වද මේක? ළඟින් හරියන්න ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණාද? So I just wanted to highlight these things. Always memory plays big role. Memory is very important, very important. It plays very big role here. Memory is important. Not just that, processor is also important. It also plays that big job. Here you can see memory and processor is also there. Always it uses memory and processor. Memory is our brain, similar to our mind, and processor is similar to our brain. Mind and brain. It plays big role, very big role. Hari, මේක තුන්වෙනි එක case tree. Case tree කවුද ලිව්වේ? Write an email and send to your principal. Principal will receive and view it. Write an email using input device. Using input devices. Input devices means you know this. What is the input devices you use to write email? It is
Keyboard.
Keyboard. What is the input device? It is keyboard. Using input devices, symbols are given and processor will understand and process the symbols to create the letter. With the help of processor, it will be displayed in the monitor. Because letters will be displayed in the monitor. So basically we send signals like this. 100001. This is similar to letter A. Symbol is this one. That's why I said that මම අර පළවෙනි දවසම කිව්වේ alt එකත් එක්ක ඕගොල්ලෝ keyboard එකේ num lock pad එකේ තියෙන keyboard එකේ තියෙන num lock pad එකක් කියලා එකක් There's something called numlock pad in keyboard. This one, keyboard එකක් ගත්තම මේ keyboard එකේ තියෙන num pad එකක් දකුණු අත පැත්තෙන් තියෙන numbers තියෙන එක මෙන්න මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන මේක මේ තියෙන alt එකත් එක්ක ඕගොල්ලෝ 65 ගෙවුවා නම් 65 කියන්නේ මේ binary number එක alt එකත් එක්ක 65 ගෙවුවා නම් letter එක වදිනවා alt එකත් එක්ක 66 ගැහුවා නම් දැන් උනත් try කරන්න බලමු alt key එකයි num pad එකෙන් 66යි අර උඩ තියෙන numbers වලින් නෙමෙයි here you can see now Dunal is trying that because everyone can see that okay alt plus 66 alt plus 67 alt plus 68 simple A is alt plus 97 simple A is alt plus 97 okay you can smileys you can add smileys on nam pulang alt plus 1 alt plus 2 alt plus 3 alt plus 4 alt plus 5 even එක symbols now everyone is trying okay good right ඉතින් ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ කම්පියුටර් එකට අපි දෙන ඒවා symbols කම්පියුටර් එකට අපි දෙන ඒවා symbols ඒ symbols process කරලා තමයි මෙයා letter එකක් කරන්නේ process හින්දා තමයි මේ letters ඇවිල්ලා letters වලින් තමයි අපේ letter එක හැදෙන්නේ email එක හැදෙන්නේ එතකොට ඒ letter එක monitor එකේ display වෙනකොට display වෙන්නේ මෙහෙම screen එක බලන්න නැහැ දැන් ඇති සෙල්ලම් කරා monitor එකේ display වෙනකොට මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක් තමයි display වෙන්නේ monitor එකේ display වෙනකොට ඒ symbol එකම නෙවෙයි වෙන එකක් අපි කියන matrix එකක් කියලා. එතකොට වෙන්නේ ඇත්තටම මේ වගේ මම මේවා 1 1 කරන්න. මේ 1 1 කියන pattern එකට අදාළව තමයි display වෙන්නේ. මෙහෙම තමයි හැදෙන්නේ. මම මේ 1 කියන ඒවා highlight කරන්නම්. එතකොට ඔයාලට ඒ අකුර පේයි. So let's highlight this in green color, this in green color, this 4 in green color, this in green color, this in green color, and this in green color. That's why I said that is a big process. This in green color and this in green color, then only you can see letter A. This is one example. All other things I can color in maybe white color. The fonts, then you can see letter A only. That's what happened. එතකොට අපි මෙහෙම symbol එකක් keyboard එකකින් යවනවා process එක process කරලා මෙහෙම symbol එකක් විදියට monitor එකේ පෙන්නනවා. So that's why process is very important here. Understood? Okay, I can see several letters. It's okay now. Forget about the letters. You can later try this. Right? That's why you can see these letters in the screen. This is from keyboard to processor. This is from processor to monitor. Right? Then when writing email, you have keyboard to processor, processor to monitor, and then you can see. And then the principal story. Let's come to the principal story. It will be sent via the network to the email server. Email server will save it in its secondary storage and send a copy via its processor to the principal. Principal will get it loaded to his
What's the meaning of via?
True. Copy via its processor. So basically, so it does this with the help of processor. So email server will save it in its secondary storage and send a copy with the help of, let's say with the help of, okay, with the help of its processor to the principal, and principal will get it and load to his computer's main memory processor of principal's computer will understand the instruction. Processor of principal's computer will understand the instruction and display it in screen monitor. So that is the process. And again, it used the processor. That's the important thing. It used processor. These are the important things. It used processor, and many times you can see processor. And not only that, the RAM is also there. Where's the main memory? Here you can see main memory. Processor and main memory, always it happens with the help of processor and main memory. So that's what I want to highlight. So you should explain, okay, copy a file from CD to pen drive. So load the file from secondary storage, which means CD, to main memory, RAM, then processor will convert the file, processor will process and convert the file processor will process and convert the file to save in pen drive. It will then be stored from RAM to the pen drive or transfer. Okay, that is the fourth case. So now you can understand it's not easy thing. So even though we can identify these are as small things, so technically we should know what's happened inside our computer. Technically we should understand. Display in a letter, it needs the help of processor and RAM. Copy in a file from pen drive, it needs the help of processor and RAM, right? That's why this processor and RAM is very important. That's why these components, again, this main memory is there. Here also you can see the main memory, and processor is also there. Always this main memory and processor work together to help us doing our work. Always those two are busy. මම ඔයාලට මේක බලන විදිහත් කිව්වා. කොහොමද බලන්නේ? ඊයේ සතියේ කියලා දුන්නා. You can go to task manager, go to your RAM, random access memory. කොහොමද යන්නේ random access memory වලට යන්නේ? task manager එකේ. Yes. performance කියලා එකට යන්න කිව්ව නේද? task manager එකට යන්නේ කොහොමද? දැන් මතක නැහැ. task manager එකට යන්නේ කොහොමද?
search box එකේ task manager කියලා.
task manager කියලා search box එකේ ගහලත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් task bar එකේ right click කරලා task bar එකේ right click කරලා task manager යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ task manager එකේ more details ගිහිල්ලා මම පෙන්නුවා ගිය සතියේ කරන හැටි වීඩියෝ එකේ තියෙනවා. task manager එකේ more details ගිහිල්ලා එතන තියෙනවා performance කියලා එක. You can go to performance tab. After going to performance tab, ඊට පස්සේ ඒකේ පෙන්නනවා main memory කියලා. That you can see main memory in the task manager. Go to performance, ඒකේ තියෙනවා main memory නැත්නම් physical memory කියලා පෙන්නනවා. ඔයාලා ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න. the computer එකේ file එකක් copy කරන්න. බලන්න process එකට මොකද වෙන්නේ. process එකේ අර process bar එක උඩට යනවා. task manager එකේ අයකත් උඩට යනවා. If you have a TeamViewer ID, if you can give a TeamViewer ID, I can show quickly. කාට හරි පුළුවන් නම් volunteer කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් TeamViewer ID එකක් දෙන්න. මම ටග් ගාලා පෙන්නන්න. ඔයාලගේ screen එකේ. දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද කාට හරි? Anyone?
සර් ඒක ටීම් වීවර් අප් එක තියෙන්න ඕනේද?
ඒක තියෙන්න ඕන. නැද්ද ලිතු? ආයක නැත්තම් වෙන කාගේ හරි තියෙන කෙනෙක් දෙන්න මට. මිනෝල් තියනවද? පබසරා? කාගේ ළඟ
No,
වද?
sir.
ටීම් වීවර් තිබ්බනම් පෙන්වන්න තිබ්බා. දුනාල් ළඟ තියෙනවද?
Yes, sir.
Can you give?
Okay, sir. I'll send.
Okay. Can you quickly send, then I can show you. Then because there are some new people, they just want to study, and I'll show that practically. Then you can also go and see this. It's very important because you should know how your computer works. Theoretically කියලා ඉගෙන ගන්න computer එකේ ගොඩක් දේවල් නැහැ. Practically තමයි ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ. You have to do this practically. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ theoretically කරන ඒවා ඇත්තද කියලා හැම වෙලේම practically බලන්න. Otherwise you will not really understand the subject. So it's very important to know these things practically. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to tell you. But anyway, let's show this quickly before finishing. Let's show this quickly. Okay, I got the team view ID, it seems. Okay, Duna, thank you. Sending me the ID. And you better install the software in your computer too. It's very important. Then I can connect and show you, or connect and help you. Okay, this is my TeamViewer, and I'm going to use the ID here, and this is Dunal's ID and the passwords given by Dunal. Same password I'm going to use here. Now I can connect to his machine, and this is his computer. Okay, this is his computer, and my screen is anyway there duplicated. So I'll stop share, but I have to share this. So that's why this is too many screens, because this is too many screens because this is too many screens. I think.
සයිඩ් එක ක්ලික් කරනවා.
Yeah, better mute the microphone. Better mute the microphone. Okay, I had to remove him because otherwise I cannot show it his screen. Then I'm going to right click, task manager. Someone also using the microphone, sorry. Can you remove that? Okay. I have to go here, task manager in performance. So these are the things. When I do small work, even small thing like right click and copy a file, maybe new folder. He's also working in his computer, so he cannot show that. Again, let's say new folder. Then our processor will start running, and as well as the memory will indicate that too. So I think he's worried because he's disconnected. Right, okay. With that, I'll stop for today. I'll stop the connection. If he's connecting, again, we are going to have that echoing. Okay, I'll finish the session for today because I think he got frustrated or he got upset about his connection was disconnected. But he can see what has happened in the video. Because again, and it's like two mirrors opposite side. එක mirror එකකින් බලනකොට අනිත් mirror එක පේනවා. Likewise, we can see each other. That's why echoing. Right, okay. With that, I'll stop. Sorry?
I also have team viewer.
Okay, again, if I connect, the same thing will happen. Right, I have to disconnect you from the live session and then connect to the team viewer. Anyway, okay.
Okay.
So this video you can watch later, right? By that you can identify that. Okay. For today, I'm going to stop from here. Thank you very much for joining, and wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. And good night.
Thanks, sir. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye, sir.